known as Stronger Than the Boys on Steam and Reddit. And this is a by request so-called live stream, although I'm not actually live streaming it because most of my houses take between 25 and 60 hours, and that would be a really incredibly long live stream. So I'm just testing this out to see how this goes. I figured we'll do this second challenge. I'm not sure what this is picking up, so we'll see. Second challenge proposed by Dragon's Dusk says, Anne is a widower whose final son will be moving out soon, and since she's now wheelchair bound, she'd like a place without so many stairs. She needs a house with an open layout and both heating and AC. She'd love a kitchen as she still cooks, one bedroom for herself and a guest bedroom for when kids and even some grandkids come stay over. She's very tech savvy and currently needs a workstation as she does her job from home. Needs at least one area for displaying pictures and some collectibles from over the years. She also has a side business, is buying, selling, playing board games, so some room she can store them with. Easy access so they're not stuck in her bedroom would be fantastic. At least one of the bathrooms needs a tub as she can transfer herself to a tub but cannot stand. She loves flowers and would appreciate a garden that's easy to maintain. So I'm going to see what I can do with this challenge. However, I know from personal experience of having an elderly relative that people in wheelchairs do not use tubs. They use wheel-in showers, or they can transfer themselves to like a shower bench. But a tub, you're asking for some trouble. So mine will not have a tub. So let's go in. This is my little humble office here. And I'm just going to do this like just literally from scratch. So these are the only houses I have at the moment. I was thinking, even though it's quite large, I'm thinking for this lady, a modern house, because it has a sliding front door, sliding glass front door, and has another sliding glass door in the back, because for a wheelchair you need a lot of room to be able to move around. And with this house being very large, 222 square meters, it may be a bit big for her, but at the same time it gives her lots of space so we can have plenty of room for a wheelchair to move around. So I don't know, I'm going to give this one a try. And I never actually go there immediately because I've lost my office twice, and I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it. So basically, I don't go straight there. I kind of take another route where I go back in and go this way, or I go back to the gate. So we'll try going to the house. So for anybody who hasn't played House Flipper, when you first go to a house that you've just bought, it is usually a mess. As you can see, the lawn has not been mowed. These are things that you do to fix up the house. This house is quite dirty, as you can see. There's a lot of dirt. There's some trash over there. There will be trash indoors. But you see, this house here, there's quite a wide driveway here. So I don't know if Anne drives herself anyplace, but even if she has someone drive her, or if she has taxis or Ubers or whatever she has, she's going to want a nice wide way of getting in the door. Looks like it could be even wider, but still. So this could be like, we could pretend it's like automated. So this is what the house looks like when you come in. Pretty crummy. And usually I come in and I just sell everything. I'm not going to bother cleaning up this table because even cleaned up it's going to look like crap. And some of these chairs and things, they're gross. So, and all the doors and things like that. So I don't know. I don't really know exactly what I'm going to do with this place yet to make it more accessible. This is a little pretty hideous bathroom here. Clearly too small for anybody to get a wheelchair in. This was some sort of entertainment room. Oh, with another bathroom. Wow. Well, see, we can expand that bathroom. We can just knock the walls out. Let's go down the way and see what else there is. I've been in this house before, but not recently. So this was some fashion of laundry room. Whoa. That goes outside. This room we would definitely need to widen because it's clearly not big enough to get a wheelchair in. Some sort of nook. And a bedroom. We have lots of room, so we can make these bedrooms really big. Ah, and another bathroom, which can be combined with this to make one big bathroom. Plenty of room for a wheelchair. This, I don't know what this is, some kind of storage room. And this room. So yeah, a lot of cleanup to do. It's one of those things that I don't think anybody's really going to want to sit and watch cleanup. So that's why I'm doing this in advance. And so here's a sliding glass door. One would hope that we could smooth this out in real life so that she wouldn't have to bump over this. And lots of mowing that's going to have to be done outside. I tend to like to do that first, but unfortunately I really can't stand the mole mounds, and I hate seeing them. So if they show up while the grass is high, it's better so I don't have to look at them. I know it's a weird phobia. I don't know why I have that phobia. Oh, I love it when it goes flying. So we just clean up. We go around, we click all these things, get rid of them. This, we have to get our handy dandy garden hose. So I can clean all of this up. Personally, I just like to get things cleaned up before I even start on the house. Alright. So I think that's most of that. To clean the outside of the house. I don't like these white panels because they always just look, unless you're going for a really rustic look, which I don't tend to. I've learned in this game that there are certain styles that work well for me and certain styles do not. And if I try to do some style that doesn't fit me, it's a disaster. It will not be fun, and it will not look good. And so, my advice to anybody doing this, find what style you feel good with and feel comfortable designing in. I mean, that said, you always want to challenge yourself, and that challenge is what keeps me going in this. This is a creative challenge for me. That's what I do House Flipper for. I love the challenge of, oh, let's see what I can do. Let's see if I can do it different than I've done before, different than other people have done before. Did I miss something over here? I think so. Yeah, there we go. And I do take inspiration from professional designs online. I find a picture of something that I like. In fact, I'm going to use that for the kitchen for here because, like I said, I have some experience with people who are mobility limited. Not a lot, not tons. What a huge mess. Did a hurricane hit here? You know, moths, just be quiet because this is not for you. All right. Let's see, some of these may be messy, I don't know. Let's see, do we have all of the outside of the house? I think that's most of it. Ugh, I really want to mow this lawn. I actually used to mow lawns when I was a kid, and that's how I got spending money, so. Now, inside the house, what I tend to do is I just go through and sell everything. Unless there's something really nice that I like, I know I'm going to be using, but like this rug. The rug is not too bad. I mean, it could maybe be cleaned up. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. So I could keep the rug. if I want. But that's dictating my style for the house or the colors, and I don't know what I'm going to use yet. So I'm going to just sell it. I have enough money now. I don't have to worry about it. I'm not going to use these doors because they're horrible. And even if I buy some of these items again, that's fine. Ooh, this kitchen may have once looked nice, but wow, it certainly doesn't now. Like a knife block I'll probably buy later, but I just don't want to have to keep moving it out of my way. So because of that, I just go ahead and sell everything. And then anything I actually need, that's when I buy it. Because I tried keeping a microwave or something that was in one of the houses, and all I did was I found myself constantly having to pick it up, move it out of the way. These will disappear a little faster if you don't sell those. We can go ahead and clean up this room while we're at it. I'll just come back and do the windows later because I find this is a little more quick. I look at my little mini map to go see where my little bugs are. And we're almost done with this room cleaning. Sorry if this is like dizzying to watch. This is how I clean. There we go. No more mess in the room. Okay. Even this. Not even going to use that. Okay. Let's go over here and do the same thing. Oh, plaster. I'm going to have to do plaster. See, like that's kind of a pretty little lamp, but I don't know. Do I want to keep it? Oh, no. I can't keep it. I tried to pick it up. It went away. So, nope. Can't do anything with that. Definitely not keep these guys because they are dirty and you can't clean them. Alright. So, the floors are nice. So, the floors may stay. In some of the houses, the floors are horrible and you have to redo them. As anyone who plays House Flipper knows, but again, some people may watch this and never have played House Flipper before, wondering what it's all about. So, I'm going to get rid of this painting and this and this. And it reveals more of our plaster stuff that we're going to have to do. Oh boy, this will be fun. Because you get to sell every one of these little books. And again, I tried keeping them at one point. I thought, oh, well, I'll just put these in a new bookcase. Oh, it's too much trouble. It's better to just sell them or trash them or whatever you want to do to get rid of them. And then buy new ones. Because again, I mean, you know, this may not even be a library or office or room that has any sort of bookcase in it, so yeah. I apologize if this is fast movement for anybody, but basically it's like you kind of want to get on to doing the next bit. And so cleaning, looks like I still have some stuff to do outside there. I got this stuff here. Yep. This stuff behind the bushes gets tricky. I mean, I could go ahead and sell the bushes because I probably won't keep them, but I don't know. Maybe I will. Alright, let's go in and see if that took care of everything. I wish you could clean this. I probably will replace this because that just looks horrible. It's like you want to clean the window, but it doesn't allow you to do it. So, okay, I think this is all clean except for the windows, which I'll come back and do. And this all seems clean except for the plastering. And these things, oof, definitely get rid of those. Bleh. And I don't want this on the wall. If I need one, I'll come back and buy it. Probably not going to use these washer and dryer things or whatever they are there either. So I pretty much just get rid of all the stuff. These doors. Because yuck. And no bathtub for a lady in a wheelchair. I'm so sorry, but no. And I've also run into problems in these bathrooms where I thought, well, I'll just leave the fixtures because I will use this as a bathroom. I'll put in new ones. No. A lot of times I would try installing one and it would say, you need to buy the installation, even though it's right there in the wall. So the game gets confused. So again, even the trash, like I just don't want to switch back and forth. If I can just do this, remove, I do it that way. Some of these guys it just doesn't want to do, so. Ugh. All right, that's that, and let's get rid of these. The plastic things. See, this floor is just hideous. Ugh. And it won't clean. Can't clean it. You know, this room is considered clean according to the mini-map. It just looks terrible. All right. Yeah, I found that, I mean, like some of these things like boxes like this, you can, if you use the hand to get rid of them, you get rid of them faster because it'll get rid of a bunch at one time. But if you use your little price gun thing, you can sell things that might have value like these, even if they, I mean, 63 cents, you know, it's not much, but hey, why not, right? And again, this room, okay. And as you can see, you can't clean the carpet, so you have to put something else down. Now, I think we have the other end of the house, which is, get rid of these doors, and all of this stuff. So as you can see, I mean, this is just like the quickest way of, I can't get rid of these, right? I may leave them there. They're not too bad, so maybe I'll just leave them at least for now. And I'm just going to sell the installations as well because I don't know how I'm going to arrange this room. And technically, I don't probably have to even clean up some of this because I may just be getting rid of it. But I go ahead and do it just for my own sake. And sometimes I even will go ahead and paint everything white just to have a clean slate. And I know that it's extra effort and it's going to take me extra time and whatever. But sometimes I do it if I happen to be in the mood to do it. So these guys I'm going to also get rid of. And over there, oh, they're all complaining. Well, yeah, the house is not for you, so be quiet. All right. Anything else? I think that's about everything except I don't like those felt looking things, those lamps. I think the house looks pretty clean now. Okay, so next, how about we fix the plaster stuff? Because you can't paint until you fix the plaster. Oh, I forgot this lampshade. See, and again, you can't clean it. Maybe I should clean the windows next. Maybe I should do that. I could do that. I got really fast at cleaning these when I was speed running. Oh, you can't even open these. When I was trying to get the achievement for game over so I could get back and buy the houses I wanted to buy. So I went through and I just basically cleaned up the houses and sold them just to sell the houses. And these windows don't say clean. Okay, cool. And this doesn't have a window. It does, however, have a really ugly institution looking light. That does not have a window, obviously. This does have a window. And yeah, I found if you just kind of circle your mouse around, I use a mouse, that works pretty well. And you can clean them in about 2 seconds. I wish you could do that in real life. Let's see. See, normally, if you can open the windows, I clean them and then I open the window, and that way I know I've cleaned the window. And that's kind of my little marker. But these you can't open. So I'm just going to try to be methodical so I know which rooms I've done. Okay. Looks like a buffalo. This room, oh. Okay, no window, just a weird little nook. Okay, this one. Tiny little window. I may leave the light in here. It's kind of a nice light. Unlike the other ones that were just really filthy dirty. Wow. I would not want a house that you can't open the windows. Okay. Windows clean. Yeah, this one, nah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alright, now let's go in here and get some plaster. Try to set that out in the hall because I'm going to need it for multiple places. Okay, oh, and there's another one in here. A little game freeze here. Okay. I have plastered walls before in real life, and it's not quite that simple. It's much easier in the game. Alright, oh, I forgot to sell all the stuff in here. House, that could be a pretty bed if it were cleaned up. The house has a lot of rooms. And again, maybe this house is too big for this lady, but it gives her plenty of room to walk around. Well, not walk around. Be in a wheelchair. Move around. That's what I mean. And I've never done a house for anybody with a wheelchair, so I'm not used to the terminology. Okay, now, there we go. That room's clean. Now, I'll go back to the plastering. And there we go. I think that's all of that. I think we have to go to the other end now. I don't think there was any plastering in here. Nope. None in there. But there is over here. And right here. Is there anything in here? I don't think so. Who would have ever have wanted their kitchen to be in this weird checkerboard? Oof. It's a little scary. Let's go see if there was anything over here. I don't think there was in this room. I don't know if I didn't pay attention to the buyers with their comments. I think that's all the holes. Usually they'll say, oh, there's one hole left. And then, oh, now everything's fixed. It's like, yay, okay, cool. So, because I'm not positive and I don't want to buy plaster again, I'm just going to stick it outside. And if I need it, it's there. If I come across a hole that I didn't do. Now, to figure out what I'm going to do for the layout of this place. Now she definitely needs an open floor plan. This is a nice big bedroom. This is the one that is the kids' bedroom in the job, in the HGTV job. And I always wonder, why does this kid have his own private bathroom and a big 35 square meter bedroom at the other end of the house from the parents and the daughter? And the parents, this is the parents' bedroom, and it's 15 square meters. Like, what kind of weird family is that? And they share a bathroom with the daughter, who has this room. Very weird family. Like, ostracized from the kid. Okay, so a lot of times I like to start with the kitchen. I don't know if I will. But to be quite honest, first thing I do after I get the place all cleaned up, I usually end up wandering around from room to room to room for an hour, to be perfectly honest, and just go, what do I want to do with this? And it's almost kind of like the house says, well, I think I'd like such and such. I know that sounds really weird. Nice big living room area here. So that's nice. But we'll probably want, like, maybe, kitchen and dining room over here. This is really literally me thinking out loud. Probably want kitchen and dining room over this way, but open. So we'll probably just knock down those walls. And then we can have bigger bathroom here. Whoop, I'm going in the wrong room. Expand this bathroom this way. Not sure what to do about this external door, though. Because, I mean, I could put a wall in front of it. I could just wall it off and just be done. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Not sure what that would look like outside. It would look a little funny. Wonder if a water wall would fit in there. Let's see what that would be like. This is how I think. Water wall. Yeah, it's 2 words, I think. Yeah. Water wall straight. Oh, look. That's interesting. It doesn't want to let you do it there, but I could do it there. I wonder why it doesn't want to let you put it here. Is the doorway too narrow? Maybe. Maybe. But hey, maybe I'll do that. That might actually work. So if I put a wall all the way across, then I could put a water wall on the other side to cover up that door, because it's a weird door to be to the outside. Because you wouldn't want a door to the outside, I don't think. Straight to your bathroom? I don't know. And then we have these bedrooms down here. This room here, which is rather small. So you wouldn't want to really have to maneuver around with a wheelchair. That's the biggest crux of this whole thing. It's the biggest challenge, I think, is figuring out how to make this place wheelchair accessible. Because for one thing, this hallway needs to be wider. That's definite. So these walls need to move in. And these rooms could be for like grandkids or whatever. She's also got that side business thing. Although I think that she would probably want that towards the end here, because if she sells board games and things and she doesn't want them stored in her bedroom, this seems like a kind of a logical place that she could have as sort of easily accessible to the front door. People could come in and go see the board games. I think we have some in the game now, so that's nice. And this little maneuver here would not be good for somebody in a wheelchair. So we're going to take out these walls too. And yeah. So this wouldn't be too bad here. We won't put a door because she doesn't want to have to fool with a door, I think. We'll just put an archway or whatever, or just a door frame kind of thing. Yeah, how big are those door frames? Let's see. Yeah, so the game has the two, has this, which is wider. Probably want to put one like that. So she has lots of room to get in and out. Because I know legally, if you're making accommodations for someone with a wheelchair, you do have to have, yeah, essentially, I think it's this, yeah. So it's like that wide. You have to have it like a certain size because to accommodate different types of wheelchairs. At least in the US. I really want to go mow this lawn. I just don't know if those mole mounds are going to appear, and if they do, I don't want to go dig them up because I hate looking at them. I really do. So clearly the kitchen is going to be a thing. All right. So that's probably enough of me zooming around the house at top speed here and probably making everybody dizzy as heck. Hopefully not. So I'm just going to do this in pieces. And I don't know if I'm going to record all of my build every single second because, wow, that seems like it could get really boring for somebody to watch. But maybe I'll do most of it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. This is just an experiment, a trial, see if anybody's interested. I was asked to do this. It never occurred to me that anybody would want to see this type of thing. So, yeah. So if I do anything in the meantime that I don't record, I mean, like, I don't think people would necessarily want to watch me just paint walls, but maybe, I don't know. We'll just play it by ear and see how it goes. So, hope this was interesting, and see you in the next one.